It's just true. It really is just true. Netflix's The Order is still a hot mess. In fact, it may have become even hotter and even messier come the second season. And yes, I did binge the show. I have this thing where I generally like to take my time with television shows or films or whatever it is, if it's a series of films. That way I get to understand the characters better. I get to really see what's going on with their motivations, their characterizations. When a show is bad, I tend to get through it super quickly. And generally those are the ones which are unmemorable, uninspiring, and boring. And this is definitely one of those latter type of shows. This show has nothing going for it other than teenage angst, I think that's what it has. And nothing else. And if that's what you like, then this show is definitely for you. So don't let me put you off watching this TV program. This programming is definitely something. It's something special for some people. It's definitely something very forgettable for me. Hey, NarendraTheComic here. Right now we are indeed going to be quickly going over Netflix's The Order. I hope in some ways this video will encourage you to not watch the show and not waste the, well, I will have to say the number. It's 10 episodes. 40 minutes an episode. It's 400 minutes. Times that by 2 is around about 800 minutes. Which unfortunately is a lot of hours. We're probably edging towards 12, 13 hours at that point. I can't get that time back. I really can't. But there's this concept of hate watching. I was watching it just to see how much of a hot mess, how much of a problem this show was getting itself into. And it didn't disappoint on that front. It is some of the most uninspiring writing I've seen ever. The acting did improve, to be fair, from season 1 to 2. The storyline maybe got worse from 1 to 2, which I'm not sure how that happens. But the CGI most definitely improved significantly from 1 to 2. Like 1, the CGI was like a 1 out of 10. That's how bad the CGI was. Season 2, the CGI is like a 4, like a 3.8. It's good compared to what it was, but that doesn't mean it's really good, you know? It's all relative to something. Like it's 380% better than it was, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily banging. And I'm not expecting it to be incredible, right? But at the same time, Netflix have put money into this show. They've given it 2 seasons. It might even get a 3rd one. And I can assure you I will not be watching the 3rd season. Let's be clear here. I'm done with this show now. I'm really glad there wasn't 3 seasons. This is what boredom does. You know, if you look at it in the space of, 10 days, I ended up watching all 10 episodes. For me, that's a binge. I probably watched it over about that space of time. Probably all 20 episodes within about 15 days. 14 days. And, yeah, again, it comes back to that point of I only do that when it's a show I'm not engaged with because I have to have that non-stop consumption of the content to keep me interested to some degree in it. Whereas if it's something I like, I can take the time to ruminate in it and really take thought as to what's going on in the story and the plot. With this, I just needed to smack me around the head because there's nothing engaging going on in the actual show. A lot of the magic is nonsense. A lot of the world building, unfortunately, is as well. And truthfully, I really did hope that was the one part of the show that would be significantly improved come the 2nd season. And it wasn't. It wasn't. But really, on a serious note here, the only thing that is redeeming about this entire project, the show, the writing, the storytelling, the acting, the only thing is there is one, and I repeat, one likable character in this entire show. Maybe 2 if you stretch it. But honestly, that is the only thing that keeps me watching. Randall, the werewolf, my guy, that guy seems like he would be a troll of a time. And even Hamish to some degree. But everyone else, just get out. I don't want to know you. I don't want to ever see you in my life. I don't want to ever mess with you. I don't want anything going on. But he is a very likable character, and Hamish to some degree is. Everyone else is just very lifeless. Like, those 2 give something that makes it feel engaging whenever they're on screen. Also, the political messaging in this show and the messaging in general is very, very confused. It's so confused, I think they didn't even know what they were writing while they were writing this, or if they were just writing it on the whim and said, yeah, let's do that. without thinking that it doesn't really make sense with everything you've said before. I really do think it's one of those situations where they realize we've gone a bit too far one side here. We need to make sure that the extreme on this side is something we're not. So that way everyone accepts what this is right now. Even though there is so much nonsense talk throughout this show. And you know I love bakwas, but this type of bakwas I'm not having, the stuff going on here. I feel they double backed on it just so they wouldn't get flack for what they were espousing throughout the show in certain ways. So while there are some good things about the show, Randall and Hamish, everything else is absolutely boring, bland, no life to it, no soul to it, and it feels like a product that is half-baked and something that maybe could have been good if they'd given it a bit more time and thought and structured their characters a bit better. But, you know, it got made. These actors had a good run with it. They might have a third season. The writers have made something that some people obviously like. I still don't understand the 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think that speaks to Rotten Tomatoes more than anything else. But, definitely not 100%. Not a 10 out of 10. Not a 9 out of 10. Not an 8 out of 10. Not a 7 out of 10. Not a 6 out of 10. Not a 5 out of 10. Maybe a 4 out of 10? Maybe? If you add the 2 seasons together, maybe a 4 out of 10. So there's something that is off the mark there between 100%, 10 out of 10, and 4 out of 10. Someone's wrong. I'm not going to say I'm right, but let's be clear here. You know, I'm right. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then I don't know what's gonna happen. Like a witch is gonna come after you, a sorceress. What do you want, all right? You know, the ones with the noses, even though in here they don't really have those types of noses. Wizard, witch, warlock, what do you want me to say, all right? Witch coming after you. You don't want that. You really don't, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been great. I'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Yep, been doing it every day for over 2 years now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers, so do subscribe. Come back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag... We're never not here. Yeah, never. I'm glad. I think you got it. I got it. Someone got something. I'm not sure everyone got it, but I got it. So that's good. See you tomorrow. There will indeed be more nonsense like that. And if you don't know, nonsense in Punjabi means bakwas. And I always do bring bakwas every single day. I chat shit. I chat nonsense. It's just how it goes. Because there will indeed be a plethora of it here tomorrow. See you then. Skadoosh.